Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Westerlund, PGA teaching professional from beautiful San Diego, California. I'm also co-founder, owner of a dynamic new golf instruction program called The Power of Core Breathing for Golf, the Mind, the Body, and the Breath. What is the power of core breathing for golf, mind, body, and breath? In our program, it is the missing link in your golf. It is a method to feel the connection between your internal core strength and your golf swing and game. This program links and integrates the mind, body, and breath in the execution of the golf swing. In our method, how to link the mind by removing the emotional barriers to your energy flow. Why? To get rid of needless muscle tension. In our method, how to link the body, you will learn to maximize the use of your core energy for peak performance. Why? It's the only effective way to generate force into the golf swing. In our method, how to link the breath, you will learn the 4-step breathing process for the mind-body connection. Why? Only through breath can you affect the level of muscle tension and strength in muscles to execute a swing. Now we are going to talk about the power of core breathing that generates force to shape your golf swing. To harness the power in the golf swing, the first requirement is to generate muscle strength in your core. The next step is what area constitutes your core in this program. The way we define the core is from the top of the diaphragm to the bottom of the glutes, here to here. Then we divide that area into 2 parts for the golf swing. Thereby you have to shape your strength in each area to execute the most dynamic and powerful golf swing. The diaphragm is the upper part of the core which affects the spine, shoulders, hands, and head. The lower part of the core is from the belly button down to the glutes, which affects the level of energy and strength from the hip flexors down to the feet. From the hip flexors down to the feet. The ability to activate your hip flexors to your feet is related to how well you generate force in the lower core. The question now is how to activate the core to generate the force for your swing. We have developed our own 4-step core breathing method for the golf swing. Only by learning each step and how they connect gives a golfer the ability to create power for their golf swing. The first step is to inhale to activate your core. Start by pushing your belly button out and down and at a 45-degree angle. I will demonstrate this. The core is engaged with the breath, okay, and out and down at a 45-degree angle. So core is engaged, press out and down at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Let the air flow in through your nose and down the front of your body to your belly button area. The second step is the pause phase of the breath. This is where you activate the muscles to the level of tension for your golf swing by compressing the air in. The third step is the exhale process. There are 2 ways to exhale. One is out the nose and the other is out the mouth. This program releases the breath out the mouth to release the energy in your body, one of 3 ways to affect your ball striking force. First, before impact, that would be like a sand wedge, less than a full swing. You would exhale before impact. Second, at impact would be like a full swing with an iron at impact. And the third would be like with a driver swing, would be after impact. That makes it most dynamic. Okay, then completing the exhale by your finish by pulling in your belly button into your spine and tailbone and pulling in on both glutes. So the finish would be belly button in, glutes engaged here. Okay. The fourth step is the pause. It is the most important for repeatability. Why? It sets up enhanced endurance and prepares you for the next swing. With the development of the four-step core breathing process, it is the foundation to build internal core force to be directed to shape your golf swing. This program's founding principles is on the idea of building your swing from the ground up, whereas most swings are developed from the shoulders down. How can you tell the difference? When your shoulders are tight and your hips are loose, then the dominant force is your shoulders. What prevents you from activating your core is if your shoulders are tight or up. When your hips and core are energized and your shoulders are relaxed down, then your hips will be the dominant force. I have developed tests to illustrate the force between being generated from the hips or shoulders. When a golfer generates the force from their core and hips, it reshapes the swing to rebuild from the ground up. We have developed a technique using the lower core called DIGFA, which stands for Dynamic, Internal, Ground, Force, Action. What is dynamic? It is mindfully directing this force. Next, what is internal? Selecting what muscles need to be energized and what muscles need to be released. Next, what is ground force? When both feet are energized with downward pressure and shaped in a dual 60-40 balance form, balls of both feet press down with big and next toes pressed down. Let me show you. Okay, so I energize my core. I direct the energy down to my left foot, down the inside of my leg to the ball of my foot, pressing on the toe, and dual 60-40 action where the balls and toes are 60%, heels are 40, the inside of the foot is 60% and the outside is 40. That is our dual 60-40 action, and then I duplicate it on the right foot. Lastly, what is action? Is how to direct the right foot and knee to the left foot and knee to create the most dynamic hip rotation. Only when you make your lower body strong can you influence the upper body's action in the golf swing. All right, let's review. The power of core breathing for golf, mind, body, and breath. Understanding there's an internal force that we all create, and how we connect this internal force to our swings affects the power that is generated. This program is about developing your physical strength through core developed breathing to amplify your game. Now we're going into the web tip, how to build the most physical and dynamic left-hand grip from an energy point of view. The source of your strength begins in your upper core and has to transfer up, around, and down the arm to the tip of your little finger. Now in building this, the goal is the hand should move the club, not the arm moving the club. To energize effectively, grip size is paramount. Begin with middle fingertip with pressure. Next, fourth fingertip with more pressure. And finally, energize little fingertip with maximum pressure and connect it to your upper core. I will now demonstrate this. To feel this grip, left hand on club. Now put right hand on left wrist, energize the middle finger, the fourth finger, and the little finger, and then swing, half swings. You'll notice the elbow does not bend. Okay, this is how you effectively grip the club and swing. I hope this presentation gives you an appreciation of your internal force, shaping your golf swing and game. Thank you very much.